Yo, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another Pokemon TCG Live video. Today we're going to be checking out one of my favorite cards in the current format, Hydreigon EX. Now, seen a lot of people recently kind of work with Hydreigon. It's popped up a little bit, not by any means like a top tier meta deck, right? But it's popped up a little bit, and I think right now it's in a very fun spot, and they're probably in a decent spot, right? So obviously the big kind of reason they're going to play Hydreigon EX is going to be that Obsidian attack, doing 130 damage to your active, 130 damage, or sorry, 130 damage to your opponent's active, 130 damage to two of their bench. Really strong attack, especially in a format where you have so many small HP things bench, whether it's Noctowls or Dracloaks, stuff like that. We're going to be able to take lots of prize cards. And the first attack, of course, don't sleep on it, of course. Dark, colorless, 200 damage, mill 3, very strong, very cost efficient. Now, big issue with Hydreigon is going to be, well, how do we get it set up for such big attack costs? Obviously, the Neo Upper Energy has kind of been the standard to get it there. The Pidgeot engine, I think, is probably the only way you can make the deck work. I've seen some people try to Dunsparce. I've seen people play no secondary engine. A secondary engine we have ended up on, of course. Gotta love it. The 1/1 Zoroark EX. Originally, I was playing no secondary draw, and I felt like the deck just needed a little more of a push. And thankfully, to stuff like Petron EX, our Zoroark EX will not be a liability getting trapped in the active with that 2 retreat cost. So I think this deck's in a very cool spot. Our supporter count, very simple. 4 Arven, 3 Iono, 2 Jack. One of the only decks right now that I actually feel like wants to play heavy Arven. That is just because our deck is very reliant on Badoo / TM Evo. We have our 1 TM Evo as an option if our depending on the matchup or how the board state looks. We can get into the TM Evo, and of course 2 Badoo and the rescue board. In a lot of matchups, we want to just chill, play slow with our Badoo, and of course with our 3 Iono and our 2 Jack, we can get going pretty easily. So yeah, that is going to be the list, and I will see you guys in the games. See what we're up against here. Opening hand, workable for sure. Very workable. We got an Arven, we have an Evo, we got a Pidgeot we're against. Alright, this deck. Greninja. So we can go Poffin for Pidgey and a second Dano, I think. Oh, Poffin is... Oh, okay, this is really good now. This hand became very good. So the big thing about this matchup, right, is that they're going to try to just, like, load our damage... Or load our board full of, like, Devo targets, right? They want to Devo. So getting the TM Evo is going to be really important just because we're able to stick more HP under our Devo targets. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. It's a weird matchup for sure. They opened the secret box. Insane. Interesting getting rid of Artisan. I guess they don't want to give it to me. Okay, research board. Okay. Okay, they're gonna just give me second Artisan. I mean, this is actually really good though. They're giving me a lot to work with here. I definitely am not gonna Budu. My hand is so strong where I think I can probably just afford to TM Evo. Especially with the Poffin plus Artisan. We can also get like a different item if we wanted to off this Artisan, or off the Arven because we have Poffin in hand. I'm gonna already retreat to the Budu. Don't think I agree with that, but that's fine. Okay. We're gonna go Artisan. I guess he plays around Jamming Tower or something. Check the deck here. Definitely want a Pidgey. Have Pidgeotto. Nice. We have his Wireless. Okay, this is very good. Very, very good. We can get so what we can do here is we're gonna Poffin. We're gonna get ourselves another Dana. We probably get the Zorua here. Yeah, I don't mind getting the Zorua. Even though it gives us like more Devo targets, we should just be able to aggressively win with Obsidian. Anyways. And then Arven is gonna get us. Do we have Evo? I probably should check that. We do have the Evo. Awesome. I want Vessel over. I feel like I'd rather take like Earth and Vessel over Poffin here. I don't really need anything else. I'm gonna get rid of a counter catcher here. And I'm gonna get ourselves a Dark and a Psychic. And I'm gonna go. I think I'd rather Evo with the metal because I want to put the dark here next turn when I evolve it. So I'm gonna do this. We're gonna evolution these two. We'll keep the Zoroark there as an option. There's the Pidgeotto, and there's as well. So pretty good start there. We have the Pidgeot in hand, so we can get pretty aggressive next turn. Yeah, we took the Vessel there. Like I said, we have Crispin, but I'd rather not just grab a Pop from there. We don't really need it, and like the Vessel kind of just does something. There's the research. Getting rid of Crispin and a Greninja. They're down a lot of supporters now. 3 supporters already and a Greninja, and they're on the secret box. Pretty cool stuff. Our only stadium is the Artisans. That thing's sticking the whole game, but that's fine. We can always get our Monkey Dory involved as well. Probably should have prize checked that. It is what it is. Let's see what they got though. They did manual evolve, so we're not going to get a Candy Greninja pop off here, which means we're probably just getting item locked, but we can get into a Hydreigon next turn because of Crispin. So this is very cool. Yeah, I definitely don't mind just aggressively Crispinning into a Hydreigon here. We can start milling, and then we're going to do like an energy attachment away from Obsidian. That doesn't seem bad. I'm trying to think if there's any other play we want to go for. I don't really think there is another play. We're going to see a Team Evo here. So actually taking out a Monkey Dory with the Dark is very valuable. So we're actually not even going to see the Ichibon either. I mean, this is a really valuable KO, though. Just taking a Monkey Dory with Dark. So he's going to get into the Greninja. And he's going to get into the Frostlass. Alright, chill. So we can KO this. We don't take any damage yet. Awesome. Okay, well actually drawing energy might be bad. Can we even Crispin anymore? Let's check. We're definitely going to get a Hydreigon here. We have 2 energies we can Crispin. So we have Board, we have Ultra Ball. So if I Arven for Board, Ultra Ball, what am I Ultra Balling away? I can Ultra Ball 2 energy, I can Super Rod them back in. Definitely don't. I can Ultra Ball this and this, Super Rod them back in. Or do I just grab the Hydreigon? Is what I'm thinking. I think we just... I kind of want the board to keep the energy on this day now, I can't lie. So I think I'm going to go this route. And I kind of want to play this slow. Because if we go... Yeah, we could aggressively go into Hydreigon here, but I don't mind just like playing this slow and like building our board. Because we can go like Monkey Dory here. Yeah, I think that might be better. Like if we Badoo here, and then we like make him take the first KO, because he can't Greninja us next turn. We also don't turn on his counter gain. I actually don't mind just like not being the aggressor here. That actually sounds better, I can't lie. Because we're gonna go this and this. He can't if we're not the aggressor here, he can't just go for like a play with like Greninja, and he doesn't have enough damage to he can like I guess he can Adrenabrain off, but that's like fine. I actually don't think this is bad at all. Because I kind of want him to be the aggressor. I'll get rid of this, I'll get rid of a Metal. Should I get rid of a Psychic? I will get a Hydreigon into play here, 100%. And I will attach to it 100% too. But this allows us to get into Obsidian next turn without having any damage on our Hydreigon, which actually seems better. This may seem weird, but I feel like I'm cooking here. Because I'm gonna Badoo here, and then now his like he can go for the Adrenabrain KO my Badoo, and then I can push like I guess I push like Zorua because I don't really need the Zorua. If I push Zorua, because he can't like I said, he can't go for Mirage Barrage, but if I take the KO here, he can Mirage Barrage, or he can just punch my Hydreigon, which like plays into his Devo. But if I can get the first, if I can swing next turn with Obsidian, that seems a lot better. Because I have Crispin, I have Counter Gain. So I can go Crispin, I can Counter Gain. So actually this play makes sense. We'll see though. We'll see if I'm an idiot for this. I haven't, have to get a little creative sometimes, but it's like being up 1 prize And having my Hydreigon punched for like 1,000,000 damage sounds a lot worse, in my opinion. But if I can just Obsidian first swing, kill both his Monkey Dories, or kill like his Frostlass plus like Monkey Dory, that also sounds pretty good. And then we also have the ability to like. That also just means like, yeah, we have a Pidgeot fallback as well. So if he Generates kills my Vidoo here, let's see if he goes for that. I can also push the Dano. Because what is he going to do? He can retreat and attack with Greninja. Or he can Vidoo me. But if Vidooing me is like... So if I push the Dano, is that better than pushing... No, I think I'm going to push the Zorua. Well, what if he just like doesn't knock me out though? I think I have to push the Dano. Because if he doesn't knock me out... Okay, so he was... Oh, no, it's a Dark Energy. So this is exactly why we pushed the Dano. He doesn't even have the swing. This is perfect. I'll Dragon Brain again. Yeah, so this is why we have to push the Dano, because then we couldn't get Hydreigon swing off. Because there's actually not a guarantee he has the attack there. He's gonna Fallen. Okay, this is actually really, really good, I think. I think this is a really, really good scenario. Because we can kill this plus Dory. We can't kill this Dory, but we can kill like Frostlass. Yeah, this is actually not bad at all. Definitely don't mind this. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. Get our counter gain. And then we have... I also like... I don't want to say the weak. Yeah, I'm also going to super out in some energies here for sure. I feel like getting Petron plus energy back here. Oh, we can't, but that's fine. No, I actually need to. Because you have metal in hand, right? Yeah, this is chill. One energy to hand, one with a dark in hand. I want this to go here. Make sure I don't grief this. This can go here. This can go here. Artisan. Do we want anything in play here? Probably Monkey Dory is fine for next turn. Now we retreat this guy. And here comes a big Obsidian. KO this Frostlass. And we're going to KO... Do we want the Froakie? Because we can't KO this guy. Do you want the Froakie or the Monkey Dory? Probably the Froakie. Alright, it's pretty good. Because now he can Shinobi Blade. Now we're in a situation where he can't Devo, because if he Devos, he's not taking any KOs, and if he punches me for 120, like he can kill Zora plus Dano, but I like don't care about that at all. I actually don't care about him doing that at all, because I get to go I can go Obsidian again, and I can even like I can put 130 here, and I can like take a KO on one of these Dories. And I can also like Monkey Dory of my own and put damage here so I can kill this thing. And then like he just dies to Blood Moon or Saluna. So I think this board state played out really well. I probably didn't explain what I was trying to do the best, but I hope that made sense to you guys. Because I saw a line where we could get aggressive, and then I realized that it probably wasn't correct to get aggressive there, just because it puts us in a harder board state where like we're playing into Devo more, and we're playing into like we're almost playing by taking that prize, we're almost playing from ahead, because we don't get access to our counter gain, we don't get access to our counter catchers, we give him access to putting us into Devo earlier, which forces us to find this Dano evolution, and it just makes the game really awkward. But now we're in a board state where, hey, by him taking the first prize, he's actually like a turn behind us because of how fast Hydreigon just goes. That's pretty cool. I'll have to look back on the VOD and see. I feel like I was correct. Like maybe it's like confirmation bias because he whiffed the energy and stuff, but like here he can go counter catch and Mirage Barrage, but like what is he Mirage Barraging? He can go like here, or like here. I really don't care about that at all. Because I'm gonna put him on a lone Greninja board state, and I don't even lose to Devo. If he punches my active and kills my Dano, that's a little annoying. Because that puts me into Devo. But I can just set up okay, well that's benching that. Okay, he just trolled the game. He just lost the game. I can just... This thing's weak to dark, right? I can just kill all three now. Okay, he just trolled. I don't know why he did that. I was thinking I was about to play versus lone Greninja board. But I'm just gonna take 3 prizes next turn and win. Okay, he's gonna Iono, but like I see energy plus boss. Which I guess like we don't have guaranteed, but okay, we got it. Let's go. Oh, yeah, we got it. I mean, I assume my boss is in deck. I guess I don't really know that. I only play one boss, we have two catcher. So I'll have to see if it's in deck. But it should be. So there's a Dragonite. And remember, he didn't even hit the counter catcher. He's also like, but yeah, we hit weakness, so we do KO this thing. So we just boss this, KO these two, and we're good to go. We also have our own Adrenaline if we needed it, but well, no, we need Satch here. But perfect. We just need to see energy or boss. Now, assuming we have the boss. If we don't have the boss, game's not over. But if we, but because we have the energy, we're in a very good spot, regardless. Yeah, there's the 170 punch. All right. Let's see what we got. Use boss's orders in the deck. It is. Sick. We won the game. Alright, I mean, definitely misplayed, but obviously I'm going to punish the misplay. Boom. And that's another 3 prizes. And just like that, the prize mapping of 3-6. That's a Hydreigon, baby. Let's get it. Opening hat. Oh my god, bro. The Poffin. Oh my. Oh my. W voice crack, though. Okay. Dano, Pidgey. We have Nestball for second. Dano. We have Vessel. Oh my god, bro. We got the sauce. We got the Zaru. We got our Zorak and deck. We have Pidgeotto in hand. We have Wireless. Dude, we got everything. Budman in hand. We got our Dory. What's our energy looking like? Oh my god, bro. We're chilling. Chill, chill. Second Dano. Time to use our Nestballs, whatever. We'll secure the good board, right? And I think getting the second Dano here is pretty valid. 2 counter gain. We don't have our Evo. Which is whatever, we don't really need it with how we opened. There's a Ruidan. We'll grab a Dark. Doesn't really matter which one we grab, right? I mean, top deck like rare candy, assuming we don't get the dude, would be insane, but we're okay playing this slow. We are totally fine. We just Jacques for like Pidgeot's Wireless next turn, and we're good. Big chillin'. Yeah, his opening hand is fucking crazy. Ralts. Okay, pitching some energy perhaps. Okay, Dark. Don't mind to see the Dark go, that's fine with me. Alright, looks like it's a Cleffa angle. So obviously our start isn't aggressive enough to punish this, but we're just gonna AG ball in this Cleffa probably, and then they're gonna draw 7. I mean, benching the Fuzz is pretty good for me as well, because even with Brave Charmer, it doesn't live 2 Obsidians. And we're gonna be able to lock them out of Rare Candy this turn. So okay, we actually just drew this Wireless. I mean, we're still gonna Jacques, right? We're gonna get Pidgeot for next turn. We want the Zoroark to start drawing now, because like we can Zoroark, but I mean, the getting the Zoroark's got to be good. We could just put the rescue board on the Zoroark, but like I don't have anything in my hand I want to discard yet, so I almost feel like getting this Wireless is well. I'll get the Zoroark. But I don't want to like. I don't want to put this here. And we'll just pollen. I don't want to evolve it because it can get trapped, right? So I'm just gonna leave it there, and then next turn we're gonna go Pidgeot, evolve, and we can like Iono and. Well, I guess we could also guarantee a Hydreigon, but we're like really chill with like this slow board state here. They're not gonna be able to Rare Candy us, So we're not going to get our... Okay, there's iron. I mean, that's fine. Like, we could have evolved the Zork, but it was... I guess it was actually... Maybe it's a misplay to expect to punish, because they usually don't have boss. But we got the Pidgeot anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, maybe it was a misplay. But I was, like, just scared. Like, a random cheese boss, you know? The Grass from draw 2. Okay, it's not bad. So, what do we draw here? Often. I mean, we can get... I almost feel like Jocking here is good, because we can get Zoroark and Hydreigon. I kind of like that. Like, getting Zoroark here seems pretty good. And we have, like, rare candies in deck, right? So we can rare candy our second Dano. Yeah. I kind of like that. So we'll get our Zoroark going. We can discard some of these Poffins. We're definitely going to evolve into our Hydreigon. I kind of want a Pollen again, to be honest, because we can just go for Obsidian. So I'm just going to Pollen. There's a very good chance they get Guardy into play next turn, but they're only dealing with 2 energy. They can't Ultra Ball. I'm just going to go Pollen again. I mean, I can also, like... I can Ultra Ball here. Like, I might do this, actually. I'm going to get those Wireless. Seems fine. Nice. Almost Pollen. Okay, this actually seems good. We can use Richie Pollen again. Our board is looking good. Our board is looking very, very good. And then next turn, we can just throw off the Obsidian and start taking prizes. Because if they don't have Gardevoir here, we just board wipe them. And if they do have Gardevoir, we can still kill, like, a lot of things. We'll see, though. There's an Iono, so it's very likely they see Guardy here. But also, like, them Iono me is pretty good. We'll see. I do draw the Neo, which I don't want to use the Neo. If they don't see Guardy here, then they're kind of cooked, right? We can just, like, Obsidian them into Oblivion. And kill their whole board. It's like, Badooing is just so strong here. We do really well this game. Kind of crazy. I definitely am going to preserve the Neo, though. I'm going to definitely quick search for a basic energy. Because the Neo just gets so much value. Wait, what do they even do here? They're kind of just cooked, right? They're going to try to mind bend me back next turn, I guess. Yeah, that's really good. If we can draw energy, we can also boss. Oh, it's not that. Okay. Well, that doesn't count. So we're just going to grab the energy here. Actually, I guess I could have traded first. But we need... I mean, we just grab the dark. So we have Neo plus all our basics. We'll trade. I mean, we don't really need the rare candy. So I'll get rid of the rare candy. Okay. It's kind of misplay, but it's whatever. Obsidian, and we'll take out both these. We're kind of big chilling. And then we also can go for the... we can attach... We can get Petulant involved next turn. But yeah, we can get Petulant involved, and we can go Petch, and then, like, pivot the Zoroark. We can retreat the Zoroark, and we can also, like, get Boss. So we actually just have game on board if they bench any other one prizer. We're probably going to Ionode here, so I guess we don't have it on board, but... We're in a pretty good spot. There's a Nest Ball. Yeah, we drew very well this game. This is awesome. You can see, like, we played double Badoo for that reason. Like, if you can draw pretty well, and just, like, start getting energy on a Hydreigon, like, and then you have your Crispin to, like, boost that process, the Badoo, like, just slowing the game down with Badoo. Like, obviously your deck doesn't aggressively draw as much, but definitely good. And the Zoroark helps that, right? We get a little more draw with the Zoroark, so it's really good. Definitely like the Zoroark more than the Dunsparce, just because it's, like, you get it down and it sits there the whole game. You don't have to worry about recycling it, and you're just drawing too. Because of Petulant, you don't really ever get stuck. We did not draw energy or Petulant or to get Petulant. So we don't actually have the we have, like, yeah, we don't have the guaranteed way to play around the confusion. But we do have... Okay, this is a little bit annoying. But they also didn't get a Ralts down, so I'm guessing they prized one. Alright, well, there. Jesus. Alright, that's pretty crazy. I mean, I guess we just search an energy and that's kind of his game, right? I don't know why I keep forgetting I have trade, I'm not gonna lie. We have to go Zoroark and then retreat it. But should be trading first, but it's whatever. Okay, we hit for weakness, so we just Obsidian. And then we just have game, right? Pretty much. Like, I don't think there's anything he can do. We have Petriment to get back into our Hydreigon if he gets counter captured. Should just be game. Pretty smooth sailing. To be honest. Nice. Alright. Forgot that we were going first, so I benched Vigi, but it doesn't actually matter. Hand here, very good. We can get Zorua Dano. They're probably against Dragapult as they open the Hawlucha. We have those. We have our Petriment. We have our Pidgeotto. We have our Pidgeots. We have Candy in hand. We can search Ultra Ball next turn if we don't get Bedewed. Do we have Evo if we need it next turn? We do not have the Evo. So if we get Bedewed, it's a little bit weird. But it's not the end of the world. Like, so if we had the Evo, I'd feel really good here. But unfortunately, we don't have the Evo. We're probably just going to get Bedewed here. I guess maybe I could have gone into my own Bedewed. But, yeah, I guess I probably should win my own Bedewed and slowed the game down. We'll see, though. He's got a really insane start here, even with the Hawlucha start. Oh, he actually just... Does he have board? Oh, he's got the board. That's crazy. Alright, we're actually at a really weird spot. I mean, we can Crispin, and then, like, Bite only does 20. Bruh. That's crazy. Okay, Zweilous is really good. We can actually find a friend now. I really like that Zweilous draw. That's actually really sick. We're gonna Arven here. We'll take a counter, or are we taking the board? I think it's just these two. And then I'm definitely gonna go find a friend and get ourselves... I'm gonna get Zoroark so we can start drawing. I'm gonna get Pidgeotto, because I want to just... I'm at this point, I'm okay just, like, to keep using Find a Friend as the game is slowed down. We can... I guess I should have attached to the benched Dano last turn, but I kind of... I don't know, I was thinking maybe we should hold the energy. I don't know why I didn't do that, to be honest. I guess it's, like, because you have the board, so that's probably misplay. But I'm okay just to keep using Find a Friend. That's, like, pretty good here. Help us. This is, like, another reason why the deck can play slow, right? Like, this card's actually... This attack's pretty good. And then we can just get into the... Yeah, I don't mind getting into Zoroark here to start drawing. It's, like, pretty good. Because, like, we can find Hydreigon. I mean, we could have grabbed Hydreigon, but, like, we still need the Dark Energy. And then, like, I also would much rather get Pidgeotto down this turn. Just, like, guarantee it. Because we'll find a friend for, like, Pidgeot plus whatever else we need next turn. So next turn he is attacking, which is also, like, why we need to evolve this. It's very likely we get attacked next turn, but... isn't the worst situation, to be honest. To go here, we're definitely discarding this Ultra Ball, I can't lie. Okay, that's not that good. I mean, I actually don't... If I have Boss, I can make him hit Retreat plus Pull in a 3-card hand. I kind of like the... If I Boss and attach here, the next time I can Crispin and swing. I kind of like this play. This is kind of greedy, but I actually kind of like this play. I have to make him... He has to see Energy plus Dragapult next turn. Which, like, there's a chance he sees it, but, like... I kind of like this play. I'm not going to lie. This is, like, pretty cool. I'm going to go Hydreigon plus Pidgeot, because if he attacks, we have Candy. This is a really greedy play, but we can still, next turn, we can still Obsidian, because we can Crispin Neo. So I actually think this play is really cool. I want to go for the enemy with the counter gain. This is really, really cool. Okay, there's the energy. Like, this just forces him to have, like, one more card. And then if he doesn't hit it, we're in, like, an insane spot, right? There's the recon. Does he see it? It's a slow decision, so maybe he doesn't see it. I know here would actually kind of be annoying, because we're at a point where, like, my hand's good enough now where I don't want to get Ioned. We kind of have everything we need for next turn. But... okay, he does have it. Oh, he's got it all, bro! Our hand was so good. Oh man, and our hand is not great anymore. We have an Idol plus Zork, but bro, our hand was so good. Oh, that's so rough. I mean, it is what it is, but like, I mean, he had a 3-card hand. He needed Energy plus Pull and a 3-card hand plus Iono. Like, I think I played that fine. That's just like, that's really unfortunate. I can't lie. That's like very, very unfortunate. Put 6 on the Dano. So we kind of need to get another Dano down, which I might just super rod in Dano plus those energies, to be honest. And also putting both our candies to the bottom. We're going to shuffle, actually, so it doesn't matter. Never mind. Dano, we don't have to use the red. Let's get a Dano back. Okay, hold on. We can Jock for Hydreigon Pidgeot for sure. I don't really know if there's anything in hand I want to particularly discard. We have Candy Hydreigon. We can get the Neo. I guess I should. I mean, I can punch and then just like, if I punch for 200 here, then I just have it next turn, right? So I don't think I want to discard anything in hand. I think keeping the counter catches around is like pretty useful. As sad as it is, I think I'm actually going to grab the Neo. And next turn we can punch for sure. Actually, I think I will get rid of a counter catcher. I think we're in an okay spot. Because the energy is actually a good grab there for next turn. So we're going to Crashing Headbutt, and then next turn we can Obsidian and kill this thing as well. Oh, we got rid of 2 Inos and Stamp! Oh my god! Bro! That is crazy! 2 Ionos and a Stamp? That is insane, bro. Probably got one more Iono left, but holy. Oh no! Wait, no, we can get a... Oh, that's so annoying, actually. Wait, is there a way? Oh, no, no, we can still... Wait. We can still clutch this. We can get Crispin. Oh, we need so much, though. Now we need Crispin, Dory, counter game. So we should trade away this Badoo to try to get into it, but him getting this Adrenabrain off here is actually so bad for us. Because now we're putting him at 300 with Obsidian. We actually just had, like, the board wipe with Obsidian, but now we just don't have it. So but if I can get Monkey Dory, Crispin Monkey Dory counter game off a trade. I have access to one of the pieces, so I need to trade. I can't Iono into it. But that's bro, and he's gonna kill my Dano, isn't he? Oh, he's putting on my active. Interesting. Interesting. I guess he's not giving me more cards with Fez to see the combo, but oh, he's got this. That's really annoying. Okay, but this guy, dude, this guy just has it all. Oh my god, this guy's him. This is crazy. This is insane, actually. I can't lie. He's just planning to kill both my things next turn. I mean, I can Crashing Headbutt to kill, worst case, but, like, doesn't do anything. Okay. So I don't want to Iono him. I think I actually have to, like, Crashing Headbutt here, which is kind of annoying. But we can start powering up the bench guy, I guess. I have Quick Search in hand. Do I have another Candy in deck? I do. So I'm going to do this. I'm also going to do this. Because I kind of have to Crashing Headbutt now, which kind of sucks. But I'm going to get this Dano here. Going to evolve here. I mean, I'm going to probably just attach here. And hope he doesn't have it like that. And I'm just going to Crashing Headbutt and kill. We couldn't get the Obsidian board wipe off because of the Monkey Dory, but we mill Luminous, which is not bad. But we'll see what he gets here. I mean, like I said, he has to get Crispin to attack here, which not every list plays Crispin. Because he's playing heavy Luminous, there's even less of a chance he plays Crispin. And he's already down 1, 2, 3 basics. I don't think he actually has it here. Because normally you're playing 2 of each and then like 3 Luminous. So I don't actually think he has an out to attack this turn. He can use the first attack. He can Dragon Headbutt me, which is fine. But the fact that we took out his Dragon Ball, okay, so we're going to see second Dracloak here. And the next turn I can steal Crispin if I want to Obsidian. Because Obsidian will still give me 3 prizes. And I just need to win the game with 1 more prize. That's pretty good. Oh, he's gonna mind bend me. I mean, that's okay though, right? Because this is actually really good for us, isn't it? Because he kills me, but we get counter gain now, so we can crisp and counter gain depending on what we draw this time, and we get Fez draw. So I don't mind that. And I can kill this with weakness. I can kill this. I can kill Hawlucha. If I even want to kill Hawlucha, I guess that gives him access to Stretcher. This gives me Hydreigon, so I'm gonna trade away this Pidgey. Or I'll trade first because I might not even want to commit Fez the board depending on how this turn goes. Okay, Stretcher does get me. Because if I get Arven, I can't Crispin. Ultra Ball for Hydreigon. Quick search for. Okay, so I need to commit this. I do need to commit this now. That's really bad. Did I just whiff it? Like straight up? I mean, my other play is just a counter catcher here. That's probably my best play now, is just a counter catcher here, because I whiffed Crispin. I just missed the counter gain part of it. I can still, I just can't Obsidian this turn. I can still Crashing Headbutt kill this for 2. Doesn't seem horrible. We're gonna Ultra Ball here. We don't need the Puff, and we don't need one of the Ionos. We're getting a Hydreigon for sure. I can also Monkey Dory here. If I evolve here, counter gain, I can also Monkey Dory damage off and kill the Badoo, which gives me a 2 prize turn. Okay, we're definitely evolving here. I think I'm definitely just committing to the Arven play at this point. I'm getting the counter gain plus Candy, I guess? I mean, I'm just going to thin the Candy, and I want to... Yeah, I don't think I'm Dorying here. Well, I still have Quick Search, so I can Monkey Dory. Do we have enough energies to Crispin, or no? That's the issue. We do have enough energies to Crispin. So I can go Monkey Dory. But I guess if I take a prize this turn, I'm not in range of... Okay, I think I have to play it like this. I feel like I want to kill the active, because if he has Crispin, like the confusion is like almost more annoying for me to deal with. It takes away 2 energy. Yeah, because I can't. Okay, no, I see the line. I see the line. Okay, no. If we counter gain here and we save the bench spot and we go Crispin plus Hecharunt next turn. Oh, this is so weird. Okay, we're definitely doing this. If we Monkey Dory, which we can't do now, if we counter catch or kill here, then we have... No, I think I have to save the catch. I think I just have to kill this thing with Crushing It, but... I was going to do this to get this. Just in case we need to use the second attack. Take up 1 prize. I want to get that in play. Alright, this is so weird, but we're just going to Crashing Headbutt. Yeah, we got rid of a lot of spores. And then, like, we just have to hope he doesn't have a way to attack next turn. Is kind of the idea. And he can't Blood Moon either. So we're just going to do this. And then next turn, we're going to play to win the game with Obsidian. I was thinking about how much different plays there. Because if he... Yeah, I mean, doing down the Neo makes it awkward, right? But if he promotes this, we can't Obsidian for the win. Oh, this is so weird. I think we're okay, though. Potentially. Like, I just couldn't get to Obsidian that turn. That's what made last turn weird. I couldn't get to Obsidian because I didn't draw counter gain. Yeah, that's a little bit weird. But I don't think we're in the worst spot. Like I said, if he decides to Badoo me here, he does lose the game. He has to retreat into this. That's like, unless he evolves this. Boss. That's fine. We can get Pecharunt if we need it. Okay, so if we draw Pecharunt here, or Crispin, we can win the game. That's really bad. Now we can't Crispin. I don't think we can Crispin anymore. That's really, really bad, actually. Okay. We drew the Pecharunt as well, but we drew all our energy now. Jesus. I'm trying to think if there's like any way we can like... No, we just drew all our energy. We just like can't Crispin, right? Yeah, we have one Psychic in deck. We drew all of them. We can Petulant and swing. I don't think he has game on board necessarily. Um, we have access to Blood Moon plus Dory if he tries to Blood Moon me back somehow. But this is really bad. So what am I even grabbing off Quick Search here? I'm just grabbing a card that I don't want to draw, right? So I think I have to Petulant here. I think I actually like. Because if he Ionos me, well, he's out of Ionos, isn't he? Does he have one left? He's got one left. But I also don't think attaching here is bad because it gives me an attacker. But also Blood Moon plus energy does that anyways. So I think I'm actually attaching here. And setting up for Obsidian next turn. I can also just Iono here. I'm just gonna Iono this turn because he's gonna put in 3 cards less. Because I still have Quick Search. I can kind of do whatever I want still. Yeah, kind of have. This is so weird. This game's played out really weird. I haven't even done an Obsidian. Alright, we milled Fez, which is really good. Fez is a really good mill there. And an Ultra Ball, right? It was like pretty good. Yeah. He has access to like a rod probably, or another stretcher. It's probably a rod. But now, like, unless he have, I mean, if he evolves both his Dracloaks, we can still lose to like not being able to Obsidian. Yeah, we just like whiffed out an Obsidian. I mean, Crashing Headbutt's doing a lot of work though. Like he committed really heavily into that first Dragapult. Like he has he was down a lot of energy when he went into, and he committed energy to the Monkey Dory. He's down 2 fire, 2 psychic, and a luminous. Well, luminous is here, so and he can't attach second luminous, so he needs to get energy back. But he's got 2 recons. We'll see. We'll see if he gets there. We can slow closes with Obsidian. Maybe attaching to Petra was actually correct. Well, no, because the chance of him KOing us this turn are actually really low. You need Defiance Band. The Defiance Band wouldn't even get him there. Because I put us up to 300. 310 with Poison. But an Obsidian doesn't even get us game, though. If he retreats into this one and evolves it, Obsidian actually doesn't even win us the game. But we can go like, okay, so that's what's going to happen here. But we can punch this thing. Because now he's just like a gust away from winning, though. There's the bear. Or what if we just trap his Ursaluna? Is there a way to, like, if we just, like, gust the Ursaluna? We can't gust the Ursaluna. We're down our boss. Yeah. So how do we actually win? Because he's, like, a gust away from winning. He still has counter catchers. There's this last stretcher. We actually might just lose this, to be honest. Is he evolving that? Why would he not get energy? Unless he just has energy in hand. Okay, so he's Jet Headwind, which still puts me in range of Phantom Dive, obviously. How do I win? Do I have to Turo? Because Obsidian doesn't take me 2 prizes anymore. But does he win the game with Phantom Dive next turn? He needs energy plus Gust. And he has, what does he even have on the board? He can Gust KO my Petulant. And Phantom Dive doesn't kill here. So if I Turo my Petulant, Turoing my Petulant here might be the move. Because then you need to like be able to ping this. Is it in deck though? Is Turo in deck? You do not have Turo. That's really bad. I can Obsidian. He needs energy plus, he's down 2 stretcher. He's down a lot. He needs energy plus Gust. If he's planning to Blood Moon me next turn, he still needs an energy for that anyways. And I'm okay if he Blood Moons me. So I think I'm going to grab, I have Vessel in hand to grab Dark Energies. So I'm going to grab Orvin. I mean, it doesn't really matter what I grab. We're just going to thin. I don't really want this Orvin in deck. I'm just going to thin it. And I'll grab, like, just one of these so we still have access to Crispin. I don't think I want to Obsidian here. I can also have a chance of milling his outs depending on what he has in deck. This is so weird, bro. This is so weird. I think we'll just have to go for the Crushing Headbutt, because I'm trying to think. He needs Gust plus Energy. And he has Counter Catchers left, but I don't think we would have played around it because we prized our Turo. So I'm just going to go for it. So hopefully we can mill whatever he needs. Boss! Alright, we milled the boss and a third. Oh my god, I even got the third stretcher. Okay, wait, the third stretcher is huge. Yeah. Okay, we milled a Gust plus stretcher. There's no way he plays more than 3 stretcher. There's no way he plays more than 3 stretcher. Did we just mill him out of his last out? Did we just hit the last out? I don't think there's a way to Phantom Dive now. Holy Crashing Headbutt. Holy Crashing Headbutt. This is... Hydreigon. No Obsidian. Just mill the resources with the Crashing Headbutt. That's a dub right there. We'll take it.